All right, welcome in. We're doing a little different variation of a Future Sox podcast today. We're doing a video with Will Kincanon. Will, hanging out. How you doing, man? Thanks for doing this.
Thanks for having me, Clint. I'm doing well. How are you?
Doing all right. Yeah, it's been obviously it's been a weird, year, the entire year. But I mean, for everyone involved, not just athletics, but obviously with everyone. But for you, no season. You did get a little bit of training in recently. You're down south, huh?
Yeah, I was down in Florida at my uncle's house, staying there. Actually working out with a former White Sox guy, Michael McCormick. He actually works at a college near there. He's pitching coach there. So yeah, it was nice to get down, get in the nice weather. Obviously throwing outside, and
Right.
it was some good work, and I felt like I really took advantage of the opportunity.
How long were you down there?
Almost a month, like 3.5 weeks.
Not too bad. Yeah, I mean, you're back up here now. We haven't had a terrible winter. I mean, it's been
It's been mild. It's not
for
bad.
our standards, it's been pretty decent, but obviously much better down there.
Yeah. I mean, throwing in 75 every day compared to, throwing inside or throwing in 50, it's a big disparity there.
What is there anything you worked on in particular, or was it just getting working, period?
Yeah, I was trying to work on developing a harder slider to go along my breaking ball, my curve ball, whatever. But yeah, I've been trying to work on developing a harder slider to go with my curve ball that they grade out. I thought it was a slider the whole time, but they say it's more of a curve ball shape. So it's mostly 83, 84, 85, but I was really trying to focus on having a slider in the upper 80s, and still a work in progress, but I feel like I'm getting more comfortable with it every day.
And you had to go through the whole Rule 5 experience. What was that like for you?
I mean, I've realized in this game, man, that you got to earn everything you get. So obviously, no season last year, so it's really hard for another team to take a chance on me. The White Sox not protecting me. I mean, we got a very good roster. We got a lot of great players. I just got to show that I deserve to be there and pitch like it, obviously. So, obviously, it wasn't a great experience, but I'm ready to go and ready to prove them wrong. So,
have you we kind of talked about this off before we first started. Have you heard anything as to what's going on here?
No, we should know report dates and all that in the next couple of days. Obviously, we've seen with the pushback on the AA side and trickle down. So we'll see what report date is. It really depends if you're in AAA camp and big league camp, if you're going to be reporting early. So hopefully I know within the next couple of days, whatever it is, and then get ready to go.
So we didn't. When was the last time we talked? Was it last?
It was during the summer.
During the summer,
it might have been like July,
August. Yeah. So
yeah, in that area.
we haven't really talked since some of the White Sox stuff happened. I mean, first of all, getting to the playoffs. How was that watching that?
It was exciting. I mean, we got a good young core, obviously. A lot of my friends on the team, so I'm obviously rooting for them and excited for them. Obviously, we got bigger goals. We want to win the World Series, and we have the talent to do that right now. So it was disappointing for us, obviously losing in the first round, but we're not there yet. But we will be very soon.
What do you know about Tony La Russa?
I don't know much. I mean, obviously his resume speaks for itself. Hall of Famer, World Series champ multiple times. He's probably got more baseball knowledge that he forgot that I know. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to meeting him and getting to work.
So what have you been doing? I mean, to pass the time, in the summer it was different because you get outside and stuff, but now it's not as great.
Well, now that sports are back, at least you could watch something on TV.
Right.
Just working out, training, staying in shape. Besides that, though, nothing really crazy. Just been watching, like you said, Big Ten basketball. We were talking about it earlier. Watching the Bulls, big win last night. So
it's fun, man.
We're gearing up for the Bears to hopefully not get beat down on Sunday, but the way it looks, it's not looking good. So we'll see.
No, they get Michael Thomas back too, apparently. So,
I mean, we just got to make Drew Brees throw the ball downfield, don't you think? He's pretty old.
If Jalen Johnson doesn't play, man, it's not gonna be fun.
Yeah, it might be rough. And Roquan's out, and Darnell Mooney might not play, so
that's not good. Well. It's not a good situation. Yeah, we were talking a little Big Ten hoops. You're an Illini fan, I'm a Purdue fan, and they played Saturday. I
Yep.
mean, you guys coming into the season, you what, top 10 team?
We at one point I think there were 4.
Okay, yeah. And what are your thoughts thus far about the Illini?
I mean, I'm not disappointed with the way they played. They played well. They've also lost the game at Mizzou that they easily could have won. They didn't play good at all. The Baylor game, Baylor's kind of a different animal. That team is probably a top 2 team to win it all. And I'm trying to think of the other loss. The Mizzou game was upsetting. They should have won that game. Mizzou's solid, but they got beat to every loose ball, and it was frustrating to watch. But I mean, I would assume him and Kofi Cochran are a good duo in college basketball, so it's definitely exciting for them to be good.
It's not exciting for me.
Well, hey, I mean, you guys Illinois owned Purdue over the last couple of years. Yeah.
Huh?
I said Illinois owned Purdue over the last couple of years, which is not something you guys are used to. So,
no, but you guys hired Brett Bielema too.
What'd you say?
You guys hired Brett Bielema on the football side.
Yeah. The football program's a lost cause, but they definitely need to make a change. I mean, they were kind of in a stalemate, so hopefully, could bring a spark to them. I'm more Illinois hoops more than anything, but I obviously pay attention to the football squad. But there's nothing really to cheer for. So
get to back to baseball in just a second. But yeah, you talked about the Bulls for a second. I mean, last year there's no way they would have won that game last year with Boyle. I mean, Billy Donovan's just
you're right.
He's a professional. He's not. I mean, Boylan was whatever by title, but I mean, Billy Donovan, man, he's a pretty darn good coach.
He sure is. I mean, his resume speaks for itself at Florida and obviously in the NBA with OKC. So that's an upgrade for the Bulls, and I'm excited to see what Pat Williams turns out to be.
So many people, like all my friends, were like, "Oh, he didn't even start at Florida State and all this other stuff, and Florida State sucks." And I'm like, "Listen,
that doesn't matter.
1, that doesn't matter. 2, if there would have been a tournament last year, Florida State could have been a Final Four team, and you would have seen so much more Patrick Williams. It would have been a big name, and who knows if he would have been available for the Bulls at that point.
Every year,
but
every year Florida State has like 8 guys that potentially could play in the NBA at some point. They're just all long and athletic, and they're always good. So
Purdue's played in the last few years, so I've seen them, and it's just been they're not a big name. Obviously, they don't. I mean, in the ACC, they don't stick out like Duke and Carolina and Virginia. They get overlooked, and people don't realize that.
No, they're very good. They're very good.
No. Back to baseball. What have you been keeping up with your teammates? Talking to your teammates? What are they up to?
All the time. That's like the one thing you miss, like just hanging out with those guys. I mean, obviously you're teammates with them, but you're friends with them after you're being with them for so long. You're with them 8 months straight a year, so you're with them every day. We keep in touch all the time. We're in all group chats and all types of things, just keeping tabs on everybody, and we're all looking forward to seeing each other once we get back. So that's exciting for sure.
What are some goals you got this year? Obviously, I mean, you want to move up in the system as high as you can, but what are some other goals?
The first individual goal for myself is obviously just to be in the big leagues this year. At some point, I want to help the big league club and contribute at that level, and obviously help us win games and go far and hopefully win a World Series. That's obviously the goal. But individually, just be myself. Do what I did the last season I played. Don't try to do anything more. That's when you get in trouble. And control what you can control. I mean, be the best version of yourself that you could possibly be. So that's the way I look at it. Pitch-wise,
you kind of talked about kind of some, not analytics, but kind of more in-depth stuff on your breaking pitch, on your breaking ball. What do you want? Is there a certain pitch you want to improve on more than another? Is there something you're working on more than something else, or is it maintenance at this point? Or what?
I feel real comfortable with my first breaking ball, the curveball. I would obviously, you always want to get better at commanding the ball and being able to spot it where you want, and you obviously want to have good velocity and all that. But I think adding that hard slider will give hitters a different look, just not to be able to key in that one breaking ball at the pen. Having those 2 breaking balls, I think, will really help me, not only against lefties, but even against righties, just throwing them something harder. So, just those 3 pitches and obviously commanding the ball where I want to command it. And when I do that, obviously I'll have success. So
Last thing for you, and let you run. When's the last time you hit a baseball?
Hit a baseball?
Yeah. Did you hit in high school?
Oh yeah, I hit in high school. Man, I'm not gonna act like I was like Barry Bonds, but I I got a couple hitting records at the high school. It's not a big deal.
Okay.
But
no, but what are they? Let's go back here. Let's hear these.
Season double record, season our career double record. But my issue was, all this launch angle stuff going on.
Yeah.
I kind of wish I knew that, because when I hit a ball hard, when I really hit a ball hard, it would always be on the line. And
Right.
if I could just get the ball in the air, I would have hit more homers. But I swung a bat a couple times this offseason in the summer, just messing around. And obviously, I've gotten a lot stronger since high school, so the ball was jumping. So it was fun.
All right. Well, what do you think about playing the outfield? Do you want to do that too?
Oh, if I face big league arms, sheesh, it would not be good. I mean, playing catch with, big league guys, or just, professional guys, pitchers, and they're letting it go at you. Not trying to hit it, but they're telling me what's coming. Trying to hit it and not know what's coming. I don't know how these guys do it, man. They're pretty incredible.
All right, man. Well, thank you so much for doing this. We'll keep in touch, and we'll
no doubt
see if we can get maybe another quick one in before you leave for wherever you're going here in the next, whenever you do leave. But yeah, appreciate it, man, and hopefully the Bears get a win this weekend.
Yeah, we need one. I appreciate it, Clint.
That'd be fun. All right, man. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Have a good one.